Hi, Jane from Diverily Mobile Beauty here. I'm going to do a video this morning on facial frequently asked questions. So these are questions I've been asked over the years about both having facials and skincare to use at home. So the first one I'm going to start off with is, I already have wrinkles. Is a facial and skincare really going to reduce them? So with any skincare skin type, actually a rigorous home care program will help anything, absolutely any skin type, but specifically with an aging skin and wrinkles, both the facial and a home care routine will help to minimize and soften the lines you have and actually help minimize the further lines that will come from becoming deeper and more obvious. So definitely something to use both as a facial and as a home care routine will help to minimize future lines. The next one is, my skin is very sensitive and reacts to everything I use. What can I do? Okay, well, in this case, basically what tends to happen is the skin's barrier function is breaking down or has broken down. Now, the barrier function is what keeps everything in your skin, and everything outside of your skin, outside of your skin. So basically the cells are on the surface of your skin are held together with like a mortar, is a good way to describe it. So your cells are stuck together by a mortar that sort of sticks them together. And when you have a sensitized or sensitive skin, that barrier function, that mortar between the cells, is either reduced or not there at all, which means the cells are pulling apart. So things can get in to your skin to irritate them. So you need to look for products and ingredients that calm and soothe your skin. So things like chamomile, green tea extracts, that sort of thing, to basically calm and soothe your skin, but also things, ingredients in sensitive and sensitized skin products, which will help to rebuild that barrier function and then basically stop aggressors, things that are going to sensitize your skin from getting in. A facial will also help that, because basically in a facial we use products which are a bit more effective in terms of they're a bit more active, and so the ingredients can actually work deeper into your skin with a facial. The next one is a bit more of a home care question. How should I start using skincare? So from the age of 13, really, you can start using a simple, very simple skincare routine. So get your teenagers, if you have them, to wash their skin with a very mild foaming cleanser. You can use a cream cleanser. There's nothing wrong with using different styles of cleanser. It just depends on what suits you. But for most teenagers, they like to wash their face. So a very gentle cleanser and moisturizer is absolutely essential, especially for all skin types, whether you've got acne or a very sensitive skin. A moisturizer is an absolute must, but choose one for your skin type. So basically you can start your routine from 13 to get you into a regular routine. And if you are older than that and you don't do anything regular, the best thing you can do for your skin is to do something on a regular basis. So once a day, absolute minimum, if you can, twice. But start simple. Don't go for a whole row of products, because you'll never get into it. Start simply with a cleanser, toner and moisturizer, and a sun cream SPF during the day. but obviously don't use that SPF or sun cream at night. So just start off with something very simple, and then as you get used to that routine, you get into a regular habit of doing it every day, twice a day, then you can start to add in neck creams, eye creams, serums, whatever it is you need for your particular skin type. So start off with something simple, and then you can move on as you feel more comfortable. So what's the difference between a professional skincare range that you get at salons or through a therapist such as myself, or get skincare in the supermarket? So basically, professional ranges and the ones that we use in salon or when I come to visit you at home are professional ranges, and as I said before, full of active ingredients that stimulate and enhance your skin. And if they're prescribed by us, we understand more your skin, the functions, what it's actually presenting with on the surface, so we can give you targeted skincare for results skincare driven results, should I say. So you get a much more successful result. With supermarket products and products you buy off the shelf, they absolutely do the trick, and there's nothing wrong with those at all, but you just get a more targeted, active response on your skin when you use more professional products. So the next one is, what are the 4 most important products to use? And this rather depends on where you're at with your skincare regimen and routine. So basically, as a starter, the 4 most important would be a cleanser, an exfoliator, a toner, and a moisturizer. But obviously, as you get older, and if you are into more of a routine with your skincare and you're happy to add more things in, then a serum becomes very important. But again, it depends on what you're using as to whether an exfoliator is necessary. Sometimes, depending on the serum you're using, you don't need to use an exfoliator. Any questions, please just do ask. If you have anything specific to ask, then please do. And if I can help, I will, particularly when I'm not seeing everybody, as I usually would. Either actually anytime. I'm more than happy to answer questions. If you've got something specific you'd like to ask, then please do get in touch. So another one I've been asked actually in the past, it's not so relevant nowadays, but one of them I have been asked in the past is, what's wrong with soap and water? Now, there's nothing wrong with soap and water, but soap is an alkali. So basically, it will alter the pH balance of your skin. So your skin has a pH balance that is good to maintain that pH balance, because then it means you're not going to be troubled with problems in your skin, either sensitive skin or maybe a spotty skin, something like that. Equally, it could lead to a very sensitive skin, because again, it will break down that barrier function because it is the wrong pH for your skin. So it will strip your skin of its natural protective layer of oil, which is why you get that tight, dry feeling, which some people really, really like, but actually for the skin itself is not particularly helpful. So also in the past, in the distant past, soap was made of very natural ingredients. There wasn't anything unnatural or synthetic in them, because they didn't have those sorts of products to use. So basically it was a very natural product. There weren't any cleansers, so the only way to clean your skin was to wash it. But equally, people weren't in a harsh environment that we have now. There wasn't the pollution about, because they didn't have cars, that sort of thing. So actually, if you prefer to wash your skin, then a foaming cleanser is ideal for you. So the next one is, should I cleanse my face before bed even though I don't wear makeup? And the answer to this is yes. Your skin repairs overnight, and that's when it does all its renew, and it helps to clean it out, and lots and lots of functions go on overnight. So basically, if you don't wear makeup, hopefully you've still worn a moisturiser and a sun protection factor during the day. That needs to come off the skin, and potentially a moisturiser go back on, or a serum overnight, to help with that renewal process that the skin goes through overnight as it's repairing and renewing itself, rejuvenating, all that sort of thing. So yes, you absolutely do need to clean your skin before bed. The next one is, do I really need to wear a sunscreen every day? And the answer to that is yes, you do, because there is UVA and UVB around in the atmosphere every single day, whether it is snowing, whether it's raining, whether it's bright and sunny, which is the most obvious time you should be using a sun protection factor. But if you want to help protect your skin from age spots, from wrinkles, from aging prematurely, then absolutely a sun protection factor is essential. Where vitamin D is concerned, getting enough vitamin D, you can expose your skin for 15 minutes without any protection on, which helps your vitamin D levels, but it won't lead to sun damage with that. But it does need to be set an alarm. It does need to be 15 minutes. Then you need to come in, put on your sun protection factor before you go back out. That's really, really important. So the next one is, how often should I exfoliate my face? Now this basically depends on what sort of an exfoliator you use. There are two different types of exfoliator: a mechanical one, which is one with bits in, one with actual grit you can feel, and there's an enzymatic one which you don't feel, but you can either just massage on and leave on, or it's a massage on wipe off one. So basically, if you have one that says on it, it can be used daily, a daily exfoliator, obviously you can use that every day. If it doesn't say that on it, then 2 or 3 times a week, absolute maximum. Over exfoliated skin leads to sensitivity, and again, that barrier function breaking down. So don't use one that doesn't say a daily exfoliator more than 2 or 3 times a week, and follow the instructions on whichever exfoliator you've got as to how you use it. The next one is it possible to shrink pore size? And no, it's not actually possible to shrink the size of your pores. It's a genetic thing, so you can't actually do that from what you use, but it will help your pore size or the look of your pores if you cleanse well, and you use products with maybe an acid peel in. Again, take supervision with this or advice, not something just to do off the shelf, because acid peels can be actually very dangerous in the wrong hands. So but you're looking for things with AHAs, BHAs, glycolic acid, lactic acid, or salicylic acid in, which will help to reduce the size or reduce the appearance of the size of your pores. So the next one is, how do I get rid of pimples or spots? So with this, again, consistent skincare is a must. Cleanse, exfoliate, moisturise at the minimum. Now, I know moisturising an oily skin or a pimple or an acneic skin can seem like the wrong thing to do, which is why you need to use the right sort of moisturiser, but it absolutely does need a moisturiser on it to help stop water loss from the skin, and help to moisturize in a non blocking your skin way. If you have breakouts, then an ice cube actually put onto the breakouts for a very short amount of time. Obviously don't use it straight from the freezer because it will stick to your skin and that will feel awful. So let it just melt a little bit and then pop it on the breakouts, and it can help to calm and reduce the redness on your skin. A monthly facial is a great thing to do because we can actually target your skin and help reduce that angry skin very much more effectively. And don't ever squeeze or pop pimples or spots. It leads to a much longer recovery time. You can spread the infection over the skin, which leads to more breakouts, and they can ultimately scar if you're squeezing them. So please don't squeeze your skin, however bad it's looking. By all means, cover it up. Use a foundation or I can't think of the name of it right now, but it'll come back to me, on your spots. But do make sure you cleanse it off every night, really significantly. So what I would say is, if you're trying to cover anything on your skin, just make sure you double cleanse. So use your cleanser twice to get everything off your skin and really clean before you go to bed, because then it needs to breathe, it needs to repair, it needs to get going with itself, work for itself to clear it. So try that. Another one is how do I get rid of under eye bags? Now this is quite hard because it can be genetic, but sleep, 6 to 8 hours a night is a must. Use a sun protection factor because that can help darken those areas under the eyes. Drink plenty of water. You need to be flushing your system through. Use specific eye products. There are plenty out there, but again, if you want some advice, please do get in touch with me. But yeah, eye products are an absolute must. Avoid things that are going to cause dehydration, because that can be a big problem with darkness under your eyes. So avoid caffeine, salt, alcohol, on that, which will all help to relieve the look of dark circles. But don't use a moisturizer right up under your eyes. The molecules are too large and the skin is very fine under your eyes, so basically the cells will expand to absorb anything you put up under your eyes or over the top of your eyes, and that can lead to puffiness as well. So don't do that. Any eye product you use, whether it be a specific eye product or a serum, anything, just put around the bone so you can feel where the bone is under your skin. Pop it on there. Do not put it right up close to the lash line or on the lids, because again it will basically lead to puffiness, because where the skin, the very delicate skin in that area, will expand to take in all that moisture, which is fabulous, but potentially it could lead to puffiness where the skin expands to take it all in. So so just use it on the bone area, and the heat of your eye will draw what it needs in towards it, so it will just take what it needs, which is obviously ideal. That's really what you want. And the last one is, where is the décolleté? You can take all your skincare products down onto your décolleté, your facial skincare products, because it is an area which tends to get missed when you're moisturising your body. So your décolleté is the chest area. It's just down here on the chest, and it can look really crepey, and also it get very wrinkly as well, just between the breasts. because this area tends to get missed. So bring all your skincare down onto your neck and onto your décolleté, unless you are moisturising there with your body care, then that's absolutely fine. But anything you're using on your face and neck, just bring down onto your décolleté, and that will really help that area as well. Also with your sun cream, don't forget your sun cream here either, on your neck and your décolleté. So thank you very much. This is a bit of a long one this time, but thank you for watching. Any problems, any issues, anytime you want to contact me, please do. Thanks very much. Bye.